Okay, so this is the Kmart version of the Reaper. It comes with 16 darts, 2 magazines, and the Reaper itself. Also a box that's really clunky, open packaging, and I really dislike open packaging. It feels actually pretty solid. One of my gripes, I have 2 gripes about this blaster, only 2 that I can really think of. One, it has no jam door whatsoever. Neither does the Busby Sentinel. I'm actually going to Jet Blaster Mod Conference in Singapore on the 26th of October, and it's going to be really interesting to see these people point out, oh, there's no jam door on an Exus 2. Well, Busby's been doing it for a while. There's no jam door. It does fine. Not only that, but the blaster case is primarily, although not entirely, made for Angel Breach, interlock breach blasters. That usually jamming is not an issue. So let's give this a fire, shall we? Alright, so I'm about 60 feet away from the wall, maybe about 55 feet away from the boat, and we're going to go sitting range. That's pretty good. Huh. Almost hit Mark's darts are soaking in soap over there and sitting in the sun because it's heating it up. Ah, that time I did hit Mark's darts. Sorry, Mark. This is an unmodded Reaper, mind you. I don't like that. I don't like the fact. I don't like the fact that you actually can't tell how much ammo you have left. You have no indicators on the mags. You also can't look down the jam door. There isn't a jam door. But I will say one thing I like about the Reaper. It's solid. I am going to make an R-Spec Reaper. I really am. And then maybe a Steel Breach one. The other thing I don't like is look how much room you have right here. You don't really have much room to put a Steel Breach. I mean, you could just take a big pipe, integrate it there, put your brass in it there, and interlock it there, but and then you have this big thing that kind of looks like a silencer out of a Terminator movie. And the other thing I don't like, color scheme. Why couldn't we go for a more tech modern color scheme? I know this is like Busby's color scheme right now. They're getting away from the white on the new Sentinel as well. But here's the other thing I like about but overall I like the Reaper. I like it. It's just a few things I change on it. Here's the other thing I like about the Reaper more than anything else. You can smack the release of the mag, and you can eject the mag to put in a new one, just like this. Just like that. So if you hit this head on and boom, it will knock out your magazine. It's gorgeous it is. Gorgeous it is. Take it upstairs, give it a chronograph test. Now, of course, I bet you understand what I am comparing a Reaper against. Something like this. Yeah. I want to see a Reaper do that. And I think it can. I really think it can. I think with a Steel Breach, the fact that it can do those kind of, mods that a Sentinel can do, I really think it could do that. So for the sake of preservation, let's test this with a blaster I know the velocity to. And that would be my rival Zeus. It does anywhere from 99 to 100 and 304 feet per second. 93. Oh, we're a little slow. 93. You see that? So this is doing right now. This crane's always slow. I don't know why it's slow. Like when I got Robert Webb his dual strike Magnum. I quoted him at 240 feet per second. He actually got 260. I just kind of adjust around it. It gives me a pretty good idea. But, yeah, so this is a blaster that normally does around 100. It's only doing 93. Let's try out one more just to see. $98. That's better. But that was probably, in reality, like 105. So it's a few feet per second off, but you get the idea. Okay, I'm going to fire 5 shots through this. Lock and load, fire away. Huh. I got about 67 foot per second average out of this. But I know this thing can go way, way faster, and it was shooting really, really nice. So the highest shot was 74, the lowest was 64. So it's about on par with your elites, pretty much. Maybe if I use some other dots, it will go faster. But I really like this. I paid $13 for this. I really like it. Another thing is I kind of like the dart door. As you can see, the dart door, what it does is it stays closed until you pull the trigger. Then it opens. But until then, that dart door, even with your hand, you cannot move it forward. It will not move forward at all. It's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. The internals on this are like a Busby Sentinel without the lever. You're using a slide here. It's pretty bitchin'. So we're going to see some pretty good mods in this in the future. Well, anyway, and you put in mind that 70 average, I would say, you know, 67 average. I'm probably guessing that's 71, 72 because my crony, as you can see, reads slow, and even with the faster blasters, it just reads slow. So anyway, this is Chris Cartaya. That's my review of the Reaper. I give it about an 8 out of 10 unmodded. I see a possibility, I dare say it, even a 9.5 out of 10 modded. That's really high, considering I would give that one right there probably a 9.7 or 9.8. I would. You know, this can get 9.5. Easy. Maybe it can get a 9.6. Maybe it could be a perfect 10. Who knows? But another gripe I have is that this is sealed right here, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to cut this to get this. Oh well, for us modders, no big deal. You guys try to make it hard to disassemble these, but not hard for us. So anyway, Chris Cartaya, peace out.
The Nerf freaks!